Hello and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Cassidy. If it's not, thanks for always tuning into my videos. Today we have a super duper fun announcement. I'm hosting a readathon in November, which is why my shelves are still spooky, but with a little bit of Christmas decor, because November is snowy and cold here, so it counts as Christmas time for me. A lot of you will probably be sitting here like, oh my god, yes, Readathon is back. I love and appreciate all the love for Readathon. Readathon will hopefully, fingers crossed, be back in April, but it will not be back before then. But I'm hoping to have another month-long version of Readathon in April. No guarantees though, but that is the hope. I'm just like not promising anything, but that is the hope. This time I'm doing something called Knock It Out November, so we can knock those goals out of the park. I had some help from Rachel, who suggested a housekeeping readathon, Mel, who's helped me with a little bit of like what you guys would probably call prompts, but they're not really prompts, and just some overall support from my patrons who have already been told about this readathon, and a couple other people who, when I said I wanted to mood read in November, said they'd love to mood read with me, so it made me think, why not make a mood reading readathon? So what this readathon is you know those goals you set yourself at the beginning of the year as the year goes by, where you're like, oh, I want to read that series, I want to read that series. Specifically on my channel and a lot of other booktubers channels, we have the list at the beginning of the year that are like 10 series I want to start, 10 sequels I want to read, all of those things. This is the month to do that. So with Knock It Out November, the idea is that you will set yourself goals for the month. You can set yourself as many goals as you want or as little goals as you want. I think some people will probably just do like 5 goals and like have to hit all 5 of those. Some people might have a list of like 10 to 15 goals and just hit as many as they can. When you hit a goal, you reward yourself. For me, I will be buying books. Every time I hit a goal, I get to buy a book. What a great reward. And that's pretty much the premise of it. It's really simple. There's no sign up form. There's no place to document your reads. It's literally just for you. And the idea is to have fun, mood read, and knock out some goals. And how does this make it a mood readathon, you ask, if we still have like things to read? The idea is your goals will be a little ambiguous. So for example, one of my goals will be to binge read a series I've already started. Now when you see my TBR video, I will be setting all my goals up and then give you a list of books that would work for that goal. So for example, with the goal, binge reading a series I've already started, I could choose to read the Greenbone Saga, as I've already read Jade City, but I have not yet gotten to Jade War and Jade Legacy. I could do the Faithful and the Fallen series by John Quinn, as Malice is amazing, and I don't know how I haven't gotten to the rest of them yet, but I haven't, so I could binge read this series. There is right here, there is the Legacy trilogy, as I've read Legacy of Ash, but still haven't gotten to the last 2. There is the Rainwild Chronicles, I need to binge the last 2. There is the Chorus of Dragons series, I need to binge the last 2 of. There is the God King Chronicles, the last book just came out, and I need to read the last 2. Something like that. I could binge read any of those series to complete them for that goal. So it's a goal that has many different things I could read. It's not a strict goal. If you are more of a TBR person, go ahead and make yourself a strict requirement for that goal, but I wanted it to work for any sort of person. So if you decide, like, I'm skipping my TBR game next month, but if you decide to do a TBR game, and let's say one of your goals is to read an arc or a review copy, and you put that arc that you want to read on your TBR, go ahead, make it specific if that works for you. For me, I was thinking I wanted to mood read, I wanted the freedom and the flexibility to do what I wanted, which is why I'm not setting a strict TBR next month. It's more of a might be read for each goal. I hope that makes sense. You're also free to set yourself as whatever goals you want. I'm going to put a Google Doc down below that has all of the things I could think of to be goals. So for example, we have binge read a series, complete a series, read an arc or read either an arc or a review copy, read an anticipated book that you still haven't read, read a book club book, read an indie book. If you are a set TBR person, you could just have one that's mood read a book from one of the lists you've made at the beginning of the year. I know I personally plan on participating in my own Patreon readathon, so one of my goals will be to participate in that readathon. You could read a book that you think you might unhaul. Any of those goals. Be super, you could even just put a genre, read a thriller, read a sci-fi, anything. The idea is to set yourself up for success on things that you've wanted to get done in a really long time. with a fun readathon. Now, there isn't a lot to go with this readathon besides this video. I will 100% be watching any TBRs or vlogs or anything that I'm tagged in, so feel free to tag me. I'm very excited. I'm going to try to do some reading sprints in November for Knock It Out November, and if you end up posting anything on Instagram, please tag me. My Instagram is @coverswithcassidy, and you could also use the hashtag Knock It Out November. I'm honestly hoping that no one's used that hashtag. I didn't check, but there we are. I will be trying to share things. There's no like graphics. If you want to make this a little bit harder, you could take all the goals that you have and make a bingo board out of them, and then like once you get a bingo, reward yourself instead of just rewarding yourself per goal. Like if you read a lot of books in a month, go ahead and do that. Really super flexible. You could put all the goals in a spinning wheel if you want and pick them that way. For me, I'm just going to make myself probably a decent list. I think I'm going to make myself a list of like 5 to 8 prompts, and I'm just going to hit as many as possible on that list, and I will also be rewarding myself if I hit that goal more than once. So let's say I binge the Greenbone Saga and I decide to also binge The Faithful and the Fallen. I've hit that goal twice, and it's a goal I would love to hit a million times, so I will reward myself twice for that goal. You don't have to hit like one goal only once, but you can. This is so flexible. There's really no rules besides to just like have fun, set yourself up for success, and crank out some of the reads we want to read. A sneak peek at my little TBR. I think these are set to change. My main goals will be to binge read a series I've already started, read an indie book, probably read a review copy, and participate in my own Patreon readathon, and read an anticipated book that I haven't read yet. There's a lot of those. A lot of those. I also, like, you make your own rules for yourself. For myself, I think I will be, if I achieve 3 goals with one book, perfect. That's okay. That works. I can reward myself for each goal. I don't have to limit it to 1 book per 1 goal. You do you. You do whatever works for you. This readathon is flexible. It's all about having fun and reading together, and very different than Realmathon. But I'm hoping that this will be a success, and if you participate, please let me know down below. Again, there will be a document linked in the description bar with as many goals as I can think of, but feel free to make your own. And if you want to, please comment down below a goal that either you're gonna do or that you think would work for a lot of people down in the comments, and let me know if you'll be participating in Knock It Out November. I'm so excited for this one. It's very flexible, very easy, and very chill. The only thing I personally have seen that's even similar to it would be Do the Thing Along, hosted normally by Ashley, and I loved that readathon last year. It was like a couple week long, and so that's kind of also some inspiration I had for this one, because I really needed something like that to be done where I could just like let loose and get things done. So thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for participating in anything I do, for watching all my videos, for being so supportive and so great. Planning this has gotten me more excited to plan Realmathon, so I'm excited. I'm excited for April to come too. It's coming soon. It's gonna come quick. Anyways, if you'd like to connect with me on other platforms, my book Twitter, my Bookstagram, my Goodreads, and my Patreon are all linked in the description bar below. For the month of November, I'm hoping to have a lot of Patreon insight into the readathon. They will probably get to know what I'm reading before anyone else. And there obviously is no pressure to join, but I did want to put that out there. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Have yourselves an absolutely wonderful day and a spooktacular day.